Who's on the line? It's a mystery, but they might have some victims on the hook for enormous losses.
It can be actually a whole life saving. The amount of damage, emotional damage, the impact on the victim is very hard to imagine.
The VPD says its officers have received 26 reports of scams targeting the Chinese-Canadian community, bilking people of almost $6 million this year alone. And there might be more victims who haven't come forward. The Chinese Community Policing Center in Vancouver's Chinatown says language barriers and cultural factors might have some staying silent.
We Chinese, we have a kind of thinking that, we don't want to, basically, we don't want to expose your weakness. We don't want to speak to other people because, same thing, they might be feeling of shame. They might be fear of being judged.
Now, police say examples of these scams could involve the criminal telling a victim that they're under investigation by authorities in China and need to pay to resolve the issue. There's also false romances, bogus investments, fake job offers, even so-called blessing scams that prey upon the spiritual beliefs of the victim, especially the elderly.
These are very sophisticated scammers, and they know the vulnerability of these folks.
Queenie Chu with Immigrant Services Agency Success is urging people to talk to police if they suspect they are being scammed, although some may be afraid to do so.
They don't know what are the consequences, what are the implications to them, the fear of the unknown, and also where they come from could be they are apprehensive about the law enforcement authority.
Ng says many scammers trick victims into wiring money to banks in Hong Kong or China. And a criminologist says once criminals cross borders with their schemes, police costs skyrocket and international cooperation becomes necessary.
Very, very rare occurrence where these investigations yield some effective prosecution, and even less so when Canada does not have good diplomatic relationships.
The message from police and community groups is to report these crimes if you've been targeted, and to ask friends or family for help if you're unsure. Liam Britton, CBC News, Vancouver.